of my live love readings. For any of you guys that are just popping into this, I'm really sorry because the session is closed now. However, I am answering questions for the last couple of people who purchased this reading. So, this is part 3 of our 4 parts. We're going to move on to the next person's order, who is Ted Mosby. So you're wondering, how does he feel about you and this connection that you have? So how does he feel about you and this connection that you guys have together? So let's look at the current energy between you guys, okay? What is the current energy between you and him? Oh, wow. So the first card that's coming out is this could be the one. Really strong energy. But then we also see free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. So it seems like one of you guys is really into this relationship and really feeling this energy, while the other one is trying to establish freedom in their lives and independence in their lives. I'm going to take a guess, say this is you and this is them. It doesn't mean that they're not into you, it just means you guys are both kind of in different places in this energy. So now here's the question. How does he feel about you? How does he feel about you? Well, this is a message that you're on his mind. He definitely feels very attracted to you. You know, you're on his mind. He feels attracted to you. He's thought about what it will be like with you guys together. But then we see the separation card right here, which is making me think about another person. I wonder if this person is divorced or recently out of a breakup, because that's what I'm seeing here. Yes, they broke up with someone about a year ago is what I'm getting, and I feel like they're still bouncing back from that. They're still trying to establish their independence after that. They've got a little bit of a bad taste in their mouth when it comes to relationships after that. So it's a little complicated. They're just doing their own thing. They're not looking for a relationship right now, but you guys have crossed each other's paths, and there's some vibes there, and there's an attraction, and everything seems to be moving forward naturally. So let's look deeper into this. How do they feel about you romantically? Do they have any intentions with you romantically? I'm not sure if I'm seeing that, to be completely honest here. I do feel like you guys will continue to connect a little bit. Like there's a bit of a soulmate energy here between you guys. But to be real, what I'm seeing is they are very focused on their freedom. They're very focused on their finances and career. It's like their mind is not even on love right now. I think this is a message about a bond that you guys have, or that you are from the same soul family. So this might be the source of the attraction to this person, that you feel a sense of comfort or familiarity with them, but that doesn't always mean you're meant to end up together. So this is telling you, look, love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. You don't chase this person, let them come to you. And I'll be real here that we're even getting this unrequited love card, which is saying that it just might not be here with you guys. So what I want to ask now is there anyone else coming into your love life? Because that could make sense of it. Because right now I'm just not really seeing in the cards that this is going to end in a relationship, but that there's really too much going on here. I think they have a general attraction to you, but it doesn't feel like they want to pursue any type of relationship. And it feels more like a personal decision versus it being something that's because of you or something. So, is there anybody else coming in? Well, as far as how they feel about you in the connection, they feel attracted to you. there anyone else coming in? And they feel a chemistry. They feel a pull to you. But yes, I see ultimately you guys not ending up. I don't see this relationship sticking, if that makes sense. Yep, separation. But I do see someone else coming in. This is the true love card. There's a really strong connection coming in. So I know this might be shocking. You might be connected with this person. Oh, how do they feel? And you're like, wait, we're going to break up? Wait, what? Like they're moving forward? What's going on here? Just hear me out, you know? If there's still something going on between you and this person, follow your heart. You don't need to leave them. Don't worry about this message. This isn't meant to scare you or anything. Just focus on what's in front of you. But I think the cards today and the energies want to open you up to this possibility that there could be somebody new coming on your path. So if this situation suddenly shifts or this ends up going down, remember this message because there is something good coming in this for you. The soul contract between you guys just might be heading to a close, but this is the life purpose cards talking about how you're meeting a true love, someone who's a very big part of your life purpose. Maybe this is a twin flame, significant soulmate, someone you're going to have a really strong, passionate energy with. And this could be the one. This other person over here could actually be the one. So I'm seeing for yourself, this is telling you that this person you're asking about, this is just where they're at in their life. They're taking back control of their life. They're like on the single path. And they feel the attraction, they feel the chemistry for you, but I don't think there might be, you might ultimately have to walk away from this because they might not want the same thing, you know, as far as the type of relationship. So this says love yourself first. We keep getting this self-respect. Out of self-respect, you might have to walk away from this relationship if this person doesn't want to define it, or if this person doesn't want to make it something when you do. There's another person out there who's like, yes, I'd love to be your partner in life. I'd love, to change my Facebook status and then tell the whole world, like, look at my woman, look at my girl, like this is my person. And they're going to want to have that type of monogamous relationship with you. And this is a huge part of your purpose. This is someone that will want to shout it from the rooftops. Not someone over here who's like, I'll have fun with you, but I don't want to go that vulnerable with someone. It feels like they have a blockage up, to be real. It feels like this person you're connecting with has some type of blockage where they're just not going there, not going as deep as you want to go. And so that's what I see for you, but I do see someone absolutely amazing coming in your life. And remember, everyone comes in your life for a reason. This person, they don't think you're wasting your time or anything if there's still a connection here, even if it doesn't end up moving forward. There's still something there to be explored. There could still be some unfinished business, but ultimately I see this other person coming in. So let's go ahead and pull you some final messages about this person, about this connection. Oh, this is validation. Validation of what? Okay, I think this is validation that you guys do have a strong connection and that this person is going to end up being a huge part of some type of transformation process in your life. So there's a method to this madness here. This is just reminding you to act in your integrity in this relationship as you move forward. And remember, sometimes the answer to your prayer is the universe bringing you something bigger and better than you'd even imagined. So be open to that. You're still manifesting love. It might look a little different than what you thought. So I hope that this resonates with you. Thank you so much for your support. And we're going to go ahead and move on to the next person. So, for Megan, is there love coming into my life soon? Thank you. Okay, so first what we're going to do is we're going to see if we can get a little bit of a rough timeline for you on when this person is likely to come in. But remember, when it comes to timelines, that you are the one who has that control in your life and that ability through your thoughts through your feelings, through your intentions, through your actions to make things happen. So if for some reason we get a timeline here you don't like or that doesn't feel right for you, remember you can make choices and changes to affect that. But this is just approximate based off your energy right now. Excuse me. So, what I'm tapping into right here is that you might not end up in the type of relationship that you really want in 2020. Like, it's not that I don't see anybody in your love life in 2020, because I see maybe one or two people coming in. But I think that what you're looking for is going to be coming sometime within the next 2 years. So it could be something like around 14 or 15 months from now or something like that. I don't feel like it's going to be 2 years until you connect with someone in love, but I just feel like within that time frame of 2 years. And this is the Wands energy because twos are pretty fast, you know? I feel like this is the Wands energy telling you, look, this next year or so or whatever might be the last single time you're gonna have in a while. So that's when you put it that way, it's pretty fast, you know? So within the next 2 years, basically, someone very significant is coming into your life. So let's see if we can tap a little bit more into who this person is. Okay, so now I'm actually seeing more of what's going on in your love life. I see two people coming in this year in 2020. One of them has just been through a lot in love, so by the time that you meet them, it's more of like a casual thing and it just doesn't stick. Then there's another person that I feel like you actually might break up with them. You date them for like maybe 4 months, or maybe it's 4 weeks, because I'm seeing the number four and it feels like fast. And like you decide to step away from that relationship. So you might be like, why? Now that I know this, why would I date these people? Why would I waste my time? But remember, it's not a waste of time. Every single person that you date, I've said this many times today, brings you certain lessons and certain blessings and heals and mends a part of your heart or opens another part of your heart. And so this is a message to you this year to commit to dating, to commit to opening yourself up, to make sure you know what your boundaries are and that you stay safe and all that. But remember it's safe to open your heart to love. And there have been some people in my life that I didn't date very long or that had different types of relationships with, and it's amazing how each one of these people kind of became like a part of me, if that makes sense. Like I learned something, I took on part of each one of these people as I move forward. So it's a really beautiful experience we get to have here on this planet, connecting with different people and learning different things and exchanging different energies with them. So I think this is telling you you're going to have a pretty active time in love over the next year or so, but don't get discouraged, because after dating each one of these people, you might start to feel like, well, it's hopeless because nothing's sticking. But in reality, you're just dating, there's two people on your path, and then you end up meeting this person that I'm tapping into. Yeah, this says justice, and then this is the fulfillment card. So it's like, don't worry though, it's all going to be worth it, because you'll see when you meet this soulmate how these people really prepared you for this relationship. And so I'm feeling a really exciting relationship. This is the Queen of Hearts. This energy represents the person who's coming in. Don't pay attention to the picture, whether or not this person's male or female. This is just like a personality type. This is somebody who's very artistic. This is somebody who's a Pisces or perhaps a Cancer, because we're seeing a really strong water sign energy here. This person might be a little bit more like open to emotions and expressing things. They're like a deep thinker. They're a writer. They're an artist. They're kind of a brooding type. I definitely see them playing some type of instrument or singing or something. And so the thing about the Queen of Hearts is that this person's very compassionate. They might be like a doctor or a nurse or a teacher or something, working for a school or a counselor or something like that. They're very empathetic and their work is very social. It's funny because I think I got a card, a personality description as someone like this already today, but this person's a little bit different because they attract a lot of people to them. Usually, this type of person is going to be an introvert, but this is actually an extrovert. And I feel like that's how you meet them. They're going to come right up to you, they're going to start the conversation. They have no trouble with that. And in fact, this is the kind of person that meets friends and makes acquaintances everywhere they go. And so there's this buzz about them. They like to host events or host dinner parties or host social gatherings. So it's going to be really fun when you connect with this person because you might be opening up a lot of activity and like a bigger social life, and welcoming that in when you meet this person. And so it seems like kind of a big life change when you meet this person. And I see something about you, a move related with this person. Like I see something about you guys getting a place together and maybe moving like to the next town over. It feels like a move, but it doesn't feel very far. So you guys are joining your life together. This is finances and career. I kind of got that sideways. It's like you're merging assets together. You're creating a home, creating a life with them. And this says this could be the one. So when I see that card, it makes me think like either this is the one you're going to marry or this is a person you're going to have a very long partnership with. Like you're merging a life with them. Every relationship's different. Some of them are more serious than others. This feels like a very serious relationship. It's almost like, you meet each other's families. You're like really tied up in each other's lives in the best way. And then here's the integrity card. We just saw that earlier. I feel like the message for you, though, is a little bit different. Okay, nurture your integrity. I feel like this is another way to say know yourself. Because when you know yourself, then you're able to relate to other people better. Then you're able to attract love a lot easier because you know yourself. You know what you want. You know your wants. You know your needs. You know your expectations. And maybe these people that you're manifesting over here are people that are helping you to know yourself. That's what shapes who we are. The experiences we have in our life and how we act and react to them and the choices that we make based off of them. So this is telling you to trust. Trust and me. It's like trust yourself as you go along this path. You'll know when it's time to walk away from either of these people. You'll recognize them. You'll know when this person comes in your life, you'll recognize them. And it seems like it's just a little journey for you in love right now. So I hope that this reading resonates with you. Thank you so much for your support. And we're going to move on to the next person. So next is Lena. How is my love life going to be in the next few months? So what I would like to do for you is pull cards for January, February, and March. So that's like the next roughly 3 months or so. And we'll see what your love energies look like. Let me just clear my energy real quick. Okay. So January, February, March. And then we'll pull from this deck. January, February, and March. Okay, so there's like a little story that I see going on here over the next couple of months? This is a great question. This is fun. So it's funny because for this month in January, we didn't get as many cards. Maybe that's because we're already kind of deep into the month, or there's actually not too much going on for you in love this month. But what I do see is this luminosity card here, which is talking about your energy that you're putting out right now that's really going to attract love. And I'm really drawn to some of these little symbols. Like this symbol right here is the symbol of the new moon. So this is like a new beginning, starting over, taking risks, planting seeds. This butterfly is also a symbol of new life. And then we see this hummingbird here, which is a symbol of enjoying the pleasures of life or sipping the nectar of life. And here's this lotus flower. I mean, there's just so much symbolism here on this card. I could go on forever. But basically the message here is that your heart is open. You're attracting love. You're setting the intention right now that you would like to attract love your way. So there's a message for you to get out there and flirt, extend your lighthearted energy to others. Sometimes flirting is as simple as just smiling and making eye contact. That sometimes can signal to someone that you're open to talk. It's like a little invitation energetically to talk or to link eyes or smile back at you. So this is a message to you to stand up straighter, pull your shoulders back and down, hold yourself with confidence, smile, eye contact, maybe even open up your schedule for more social events over the next couple weeks. But things are definitely picking up in love. Get your energy going, you're attracting it, flirt in January. But there's a little bit more going down in your love life in February, okay? Here's what I see for you in February, okay? I see quite a few people coming in February. It seems like in February, you're attracting two people. One of them is an unwanted suitor. Somebody maybe you used to connect with in the past. This could be like an ex that you really don't want to hear from, or it could be someone that you're just really not that attracted to. And I see this person being persistent. You might even decide to go on a date with them, but ultimately you realize I need to set a boundary with this because I can't mess with this energy anymore. I need to keep myself open to attract love. And it seems like, and you're just like, yeah, I deserve love. I don't have time to be messing with this. Makes me think maybe an ex is trying to come back, something like that, okay? And so you cut the cord though. You cut that cord, you cut that out. You're like, don't want that. And then shortly after, something very serendipitous comes in. So it seems like you are attracting towards the end of February someone really important, someone that's taking you on dates or something new. And you can even see that energy as we move over here to March. You're getting a confirmation, yes, release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Cut the cords, cut the communication, release that person because you're meeting new people through your friends. And there's someone that you've met and it's like you've manifested them and there's a message to give this a chance. So towards the end of February or March, it feels like you're meeting somebody new or you're starting to get to know someone or there's someone in like your social circle you're starting to kind of flirt with and connect with. And so it's actually a really good energy. It's a really good vibe for you about dating here. The energies the next couple months are going to be really strong for you. So let's go ahead and pull some clarifiers, okay? Okay, so January, you're going to be happy. This is fulfillment. You're going to be happy with what goes down in your love life this month. You might get some type of sign that you're like in the right direction, or you might start feeling more confident in this area, or you're starting to realize that more people are taking an interest in you. And then here in March, this is signals and education. It says follow the signs because it seems like you go on a couple dates in February. It seems like there's a lot of activity, and you've got somebody who's coming in and it's taking you out of the, it's kind of out of the blue. It's somebody returning from the past. I'm almost sure of it, like an ex or something. And so you're learning from this situation. This is education. It's almost like you got to take the time to kind of fill out the situation to see what the deal is so you can figure out how you want to react. So there's like, it kind of takes you off your path for a little bit. But like I mentioned, after that, the signs and the signals and the serendipity start to point you to this new person. And your message for that, for when you get to March, is just have the willingness to have the courage to communicate with this person. Because I feel like you might notice this person in February. You guys might start becoming aware of each other, or you meet each other through some type of event or social gathering or something. And then March is like your chance to talk to them. You might have to make the first move, or you might have to put yourself in their line of sight. It's not like you got to chase this person, it's just you might need to like kind of put yourself in their zone so they can notice you. And this is serenity. It's almost like you're really happy with how things have turned out by March. So we're going to go ahead and pull you some final messages. Anything else you need to know about your love life? Let's just put these cards back in the deck. Okay, so final messages for you in love. And I think I want to pull from this deck for your final messages. So this is telling you you're going to be dealing with some guys or some people that you're dating where you're just going to know that their priorities are off or their energy is off. Not like it's bad or anything. And when you start feeling that, that's just a message to you, time to move forward. Some people are mature, some people aren't. You'll figure this out. You have a lot to offer. This is like you're the prize here. You have a lot to offer. You're not going to have trouble attracting anybody. Over the next couple months, it's going to actually, it seems like the only real obstacle you have is just deciding who do you want to spend your time with, because you've got suitors knocking, like trying to bang down your door. So anyways, I hope that resonates with you. Whoop, there's my leg. Thank you so much for your support, and we're going to move on to the next person. Okay. So, what's going on in your love situation for Mari? And you're going to write something down below? Oh, okay. So, Mari, you're in a relationship and you're wondering about the connection. Like, what's going on in the connection? Perfect. So, the current energy between you and your partner. Wow, so we're getting healing family issues. To me, this is a message that this relationship is obviously very healing for both of you guys. Like, this is a chance for you guys to express and experience unconditional love. I think this is also telling you that you guys are at a spot in your relationship where that like honeymoon period has worn off and now you guys are kind of getting to the real stuff. It's amazing because the intimacy and the emotional connection you guys have is really great and really deep and on like an even deeper level. But there is some baggage that both of you guys have that's like coming up in the relationship right now. So this is telling you, look, if you or your partner, if one or both of you had parents that were less than loving or that were, dare say, even neglectful or abusive or just emotionally distant or absent from the picture, that does tend to leave some type of trauma or like a chip on your shoulder as you grew up. That's your primary relationship, so it's kind of your set point. So when you grow up and you get into a very committed romantic relationship, sometimes you start acting out those roles that you had in your family growing up, or like that's your new primary relationship. So relationships can be a place of healing, and they can also be a place where you start hashing out your fears and stuff. And so I feel like the real stuff is happening with you guys. Like you're building a lot of trust, you're hashing things out, you're releasing things. No one ever said it was easy, but I just feel like this is a really healing relationship. Now, one or both of you guys is struggling with your finances or with their career right now, like trying to get a solid foundation. So that's a huge factor in the relationship right now. But I feel like you guys have been a really big source of comfort and support for each other. You guys both really believe in each other. So I see you guys kind of pushing each other to really accomplish and move forward. I see deception released or reversed. I think this is a message to you that there's trust in this relationship. Neither of you guys is deceiving each other. Sometimes I pull this card when somebody's cheating, when you've got a cheater or somebody deceiving the other, somebody with ill intentions, but I think this is a message of good intentions you guys both have in this relationship. And look, we got this could be the one. Maybe you guys moving forward to the next level in your relationship, whether that's just deepening the commitment or marriage if you haven't taken that step already. It seems beautiful. So how does your partner feel about you? Well, with you, your partner has been able to release the past a lot. It seems like you've had a very, very healing effect on your partner. This relationship to me is really starting to feel like a twin flame relationship. If you guys are married already, then you're on the right page. If you're not married yet, it's very positive that it's very possible that they could propose to you in the future. This is worth waiting for, so they might not want to take that step right away, but it's almost like they know in their heart, like, you're the one. So I'm feeling a strong energy of fate around this relationship, and like you guys are destined, and I don't feel that all the time. If you've been watching all the readings I've been doing today, we've seen all different things. This one really stands out to me. Past life relationship, you guys have all the signs of like a twin flame relationship or true soulmates. You guys have known each other in the past. Your partner is very committed to you, very loyal to you, very devoted to you, very protective of you, in it to win it with you. Yeah, it's nice to see these cards reversed. We got these upright for somebody earlier, I think, talking about someone who wants to walk away from a relationship. You're getting these cards reversed, telling you that your partner doesn't want to walk away from this. Your partner really loves the dynamic you guys have together. Maybe it doesn't mean everything's perfect all the time. Like we talked about, you guys are healing stuff through this relationship and you're past the honeymoon stage, but I actually see peace here and I see potential here and I see a commitment here. So this is really nice to see. So let's go ahead and pull from my other deck. What are your partner's intentions in this relationship? So they want to manifest something. Abundance. Wow. So your partner's intentions right now is they want to manifest more abundance. They want to manifest more stability. They want to manifest more security so that they can continue to like shelter and protect this connection and like take it to the next level or maybe even solidify it, signing a contract, you never know. So it really seems like that's what their plan is. Like they just want to move forward with you. Oh my God, that's so sweet. Aw, I don't know why that made me so emotional for a second there. I think I'm tapping into the true love you guys really do have together. Yeah, here's the gardener. Here he is. He's just working. He's just like, I'm gonna put my head down, I'm gonna work, and I'm thinking about her, and I'm building a life for her, and I'm taking care of her. Oh, and here's the divine masculine. Another message that this is about, is this person meant for you? Or do we have a future together? We're seeing some really good signs here today, I have to say. Okay, this energy is very strong. This is meant to be. I mean, I feel very confident about that little prescription that I'm giving to this relationship. So let's go ahead and pull you some final messages. Anything else you need to know about this relationship? Oh, this is a very spiritual connection too. Not only are you guys growing together in this relationship, like emotionally, mentally, but also spiritually, you're having a very big impact on each other. That's another reason I want to say this is a twin flame energy. Courage, it takes courage to continue to open your heart up to the same person. And they start to get to know you more and more and start peeling even more levels and layers of you away. Like, it takes a lot of courage, but it's so beautiful when you find someone that you can be on that level with. So this says, you know what, go all in with this person. Reach for the stars. Maybe you guys really could be one of those relationships that lasts forever, or that has that success. Maybe this really is it. This says listen to your heart. And also, this is a really good tip in relationships to focus on listening. Don't focus so much on getting your point across to your partner. Focus on listening. Seek to understand versus being understood. Because if you seek to understand and you give that energy to your partner, they'll give it back and you guys will understand each other. This is a magical connection. So, wow, look at that. When I'm doing these readings, I'm always looking for, like, okay, what's the catch? What's the red flag? I don't know. You guys seem like it just works. Doesn't mean it's perfect, but it works. So we're seeing some great energies here. I hope that resonates with you. Thank you so much for your support. And we're going to move on to the next person. Sorry that I'm shaking the camera so much, you guys. I'm like sitting on the floor and yeah. I need to stretch. Okay, so the next person is Casey. I would like to know what feelings of the person in my mind has to me. Okay, so you've got a person in your mind. You're holding this person in your mind and you're wondering what are their feelings for you. This is one of my favorite questions to ask the tarot. I know it's really simple, but I love I love asking the tarot this question, especially for other people. So, let's get this started. Okay, you know what's really interesting is I see a third party situation. I'm not sure if this person is in a relationship currently or they recently stepped out of a relationship, but it feels like there is a complicated energy between you guys because of like a breakup or something like that. I'm not sure. But basically, the way this person feels is they're open to connecting with you. Like, they're seeing you and they're feeling really drawn to you. And they're like, you know what? Maybe I could start something new with them. So they want to make the effort for you and they want to pursue this connection. But then I see worth waiting for and forgiving and learning here. It's almost like they need to wait to make sure like the coast is clear. I don't know why I'm getting that message. It's almost like they just broke up with someone and they don't want everybody else to know that they're already out there on the prowl again or that they've got something going on, or maybe this was like one of your friends, or like so, it just feels like this person is like connected with you, entangled with you in like a couple different ways. So it's almost like they want to like wait and like chill a little bit and then they're going to pounce. And so it's like they do have intentions to pursue you. They're just trying to like play it cool right now. Or maybe they're trying not to come across too thirsty to you or something like that. So let's go ahead and pull some more cards to clarify. So we got reparenting yourself. I think this is a message to you. I don't know why, but I'm getting this message to tell you, of course this person is into you. Of course they're into you. Yes. And they've shown you all the signs. Like they've pursued you, they've been talking to you, you've been hearing from them, they're texting you at night. You've got this beautiful energy to offer. This is the swan. They're drawn to your beauty, they're drawn to your grace, they're drawn to your exuberant personality. And this is telling you, this is reparenting yourself. It's almost like a message. You know what? Hey, speak kinder to yourself. Like, you might be thinking, I'm not sure if they like me, I don't know, but like your friends are like, obviously they're into you, and the cards are like, obviously they're into you. So this is just a message to you about self-worthiness, self-confidence. Like, this person is definitely into you. Open your heart, go for it. You don't need to hesitate or hold back. Like, they're into you, and you're free to explore this energy. If you're free to put yourself out there to connect with them. This says resolving conflict. He's still trying to figure out something with his ex or the person he broke up with. That's the only blockage. It's just like a weird timing thing. But he's been offering his energy to you. He's been reaching out a little bit. It's like the person you're into is like in this transition right now. But they're single and they're like ready to mingle. And it's almost like just a matter of time before you guys go even deeper into this energy. What I feel like is you guys are just like flirting, talking, casually dating. And you're worried about like if they really do like you, but take their energy and their effort as a message that they're into you. They're feeling it. And don't worry that you're going to screw it up by just being yourself or speaking your truth or whatever it is you do or you say. Because the right person won't be scared off by that. The right person isn't going to be scared off by you just being yourself. Yeah, this says true love and reconciliation. Almost like you guys are going to continue to connect. I feel like lately you haven't been hearing from this person as much. Like they were normally texting every night or like usually, but like for some reason they pulled back. And I feel like this is telling you, don't worry, that's like an anomaly. Like they're going to reach out again. You guys will hang out more. This is going to move forward. This is a true love you guys have here. So they're definitely feeling the vibes. Yeah, once again, it says, don't sweat it. This person's into you. Open your heart to receive this love. You got this. So let's go ahead and pull you some final messages. Anything else you need to know about this person and their feelings and this situation and this connection? Okay, so we're getting some cards here. This is what I see, trust. Trust that this person has been like laid on your heart for a reason. Trust in your feelings. You guys have a chemistry that's drawing you both together. These cards right here are just telling you like there's a side of yourself that's always gonna have that worry and that doubt and that fear. And so sometimes that can cause problems in our life that don't even really exist. So this is saying, remember, there's always a creative solution here. Surrender to the outcome. Be open to the purpose of this person in your life because you never know why certain people cross your path. That's what's so fun to explore. And this is the clarity card. So I hope that this message resonates with you. Thank you so much for your support. And we're going to move on to the next person. Okay, so this next person is Megan. I'm wanting to know how William feels about me. Okay, let's pull some cards about William. How does William feel about you? So I'm kind of seeing a message about where William was in his life when you first met him. So before you met him, he was kind of unhappy. I'm like, why am I getting this unhappiness card and then this picture of this dude who's just kind of pissed and he's just like, man, I've got a lot of work left to do. It's almost like he's standing at the foot of the mountain, looking up at this huge mountain, thinking like, I have to climb this after everything I just went through. So it's just like an energy of a person who's just like the odds have not been in their favor. Let's just say that. They're very gifted, very smart, very knowledgeable, kind of different. This person's like a little bit of an outsider, kind of a rebel, this William dude. So you come into his life and you have this really beautiful, feminine, creative energy, and you're just this inspiration for him. It's almost like you help ground him in a way. Like you help him find peace, you help him feel nurtured. So he really loves connecting with you. This is the joy card, the freedom card, the abundance card, the laughter card. He loves this fun, bubbly, exciting energy that you bring to him. And more than that, he thinks you're beautiful. You know, this is the swan card, talking about something that's rare, that's beautiful, that's enchanting. And so that's definitely how he sees you. So far, we're getting the green light on William being into you. So let's pull some more cards. Worth waiting for. William does strike me as someone who's cautious, rebellious, but also cautious. He really wants to protect his heart, but he's falling in love with you. We're seeing another person here who's really focused on their finances and career. I mean, come on, who isn't focused on this in 2020? But that's kind of what he's doing right now. But this says if you can understand that he's got some big goals to slay and he might not be able to give you 100% of his time, and you've kind of got your own thing going on right now too, this could actually be a really good match. Like this is someone that's safe for you to love. You can open your heart up to him. He's going to treat you right. He's a good guy. That's the first thing I energetically want to tap in on when I'm looking into people. I'm like, is this person a player? What do they want? I actually feel like this William person is respectable. Like they want the same thing you want. They're open to love. They're open to a relationship and they want something new with you. They're seeing you and they're thinking like, I'm into that. I'm feeling that. So yeah, I'd have to say that William definitely has romantic feelings for you, and his mind is really open to see where this relationship is going. I think he's going to continue to pursue you, but he's also not going to push you really hard. You guys are both kind of like tiptoeing a little bit around each other, kind of trying to figure out like, are you into me? Am I into you? How fast are we going to take this? I feel like what's going on right now is you guys are just kind of pacing the relationship. But it's intense, it's growing, and this is calling in your soulmate. Like you guys both set an intention before you met each other that you wanted to meet somebody romantic, and the universe was like, you and you both want the same thing. You got all this stuff in common. Let's just go pop, pop. There you go. So it was fate you guys met. It's like you were plucked from over here and they were plucked from over there, and you guys were just put in this situation. So this says give this relationship a chance. I don't think this is going to be one of those connections that fizzles out. I think there's more to be explored here. And I can say William definitely has feelings for you. So let's just pull some final messages about this energy and this situation. So you said, haha, you nailed him right there. Oh, that's so sweet. What? I don't know what you're saying. Oh, you can't hear me at all? Oh, the video is frozen? Is the video frozen for you guys? Let me know. Mm-mm. Let me know if the video is frozen, you guys. Let me know if the video is still frozen. You think it was your internet? Okay, sorry. Sorry, you guys. Okay, so you can hear me. Good, Megan. I just didn't want to continue if you couldn't hear me. I've got my assistant here with the laptop up, and they were like, oh, it froze, but I think it was just their computer. So anyways, Megan, this is your final message here. You're getting validation. Validation that you can trust William. And this says, allow yourself to, I get this, I've been giving a lot of people this message today, but it's like, you know what? Just allow yourself to be who you are when you're getting to know people. It doesn't mean like not having any boundaries and just being an open book or something, because that can scare people away sometimes. But it's all about balance of just being your true self, allow yourself to be who you are. And if you end up scaring someone away, then you know what? That's their problem. That's good. It's like let them run and let the people that are meant to be for you come in your life. So this says you got freedom here. You are the person who's just like chilling, the ball's in his court. Remember, this is all a balance here about just pacing the relationship and letting him come to you. I would be surprised if this didn't move forward. He's definitely into you, and he's a really interesting person. That's all I have to say, is that like tapping into his energy is very unique. And I think he's good for you. I think that you guys get each other, and I feel like he doesn't meet people very often that like kind of get him or understand him, but I feel like you really do. You guys have compatibility because I feel like there's this ability you guys have to understand each other, which is really rare. So yeah, that's pretty much what I'm seeing in the cards. So I hope that that resonates with you, and we're gonna go ahead and move on. So I'm just gonna do one more before I take just like another quick 5-minute break before I do the last few. So this person is for Pooja. When will I meet the one? And what will he be like? And if possible, how? Okay. Well, look, we'll just see whatever we can get about this energy, okay? So when will you meet the one? How? Let's look into this. Okay, so when? So the Two of Cups is the first card you're getting, or Two of Hearts, and this is very positive. As far as a timeline, this is within the next 2 years. Why do I keep getting that timeline today for everybody? What's 2 years from now? Is that 2022? That's hilarious. I think a lot of people are going to meet somebody in 2022, or a lot of people are going to get married that year. Anyways, I definitely see them coming in within 2 years, okay? So you're not going to have to wait that long. What you're going through right now is just releasing the past. This is a message to you. Look, as you release and you heal the past, you're going to experience more love in the present. So trust this time that you've been single, you were releasing the past. And not just past relationships and love, but maybe even things that happened to you in the past, or like old beliefs, or subconscious belief systems, like old traumas. Like you've really been going through a big healing transformation in your life. And so this is telling you like this period you needed to be on your own to heal, to release, okay? But you are really getting close to drawing somebody in here. And so, yeah, this is the path of the lone wolf. I think this is telling you you were meant to be single for this time. You needed to be single so that you could heal and kind of get clarity and get your priorities straight, so you could clarify your intentions and your manifestations. And now you're on your way. You're manifesting some big things. The universe hasn't forgotten your wish. Yes, you are attracting true love. Okay? So now we're looking into what's he gonna be like? So let's see if we can get some personality traits of this person. What I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna draw cards from this deck until I get a court card for their personality, and everything else is gonna be like the path of how you meet this person. Okay, so it seems like your job and your career path has a lot to do with this person. So it's very likely you will meet this person because of some type of job opportunity or like a change in your job. So this could be a coworker, or it could be somebody who lives or works near your workplace. So you bump into them in some place, or like a cousin of a coworker, something like that. They have something to do with your work. And so I see the path that's leading you to connect to them is like right now, this is the anxiety card. So I'm not sure if you're having any type of anxiety when it comes to your work or your career, or your finances right now. But this is a card talking about just feeling a little bit of anxiety, not really sure about the path you're on right now. And so it's like you haven't even really been able to focus a lot on love because you've been putting out a lot of fires in this area of your life. You've been making a lot of decisions in this area of your life. But your fortune looks very positive because this is the Six of Pentacles. This is the abundance card. This is a message about wealth coming your way and tapping into your talents and gifts and creating abundance for yourself and prosperity. A very positive card about how like hard work and a change in your work or in your routine or your life path is going to lead you to this person. So they're coming to you on the other side of some type of big change you're making. So any changes that you're feeling you need to make, especially in the areas of your life concerning your life path or your financial path or your career path, that's a good area to focus on right now because for some reason you're going to meet this person related to that. And this is the King of Wands. This is a person that's very dynamic, very dominant, very outgoing. They are the life of the party. When they walk in the room, everyone notices. They're very tall, they're muscular, they're fit. They might even have a little bit of a tan. They love being out in the sunshine. This is somebody who's potentially like an Aries or an Aquarius, or maybe even like a Gemini type of personality. They could have mixtures of those signs in their chart. And they are a true divine masculine. Like, this is the person that will want to pursue you first, that will want to ask you out first. They could have their hands in a couple of different endeavors. Like, they could be investing in real estate, and then they could also like teach a course somewhere. Basically anything that's like an entrepreneur type path, or a path where they get to be the leader or the boss or the CEO. That's that Wands energy. They also like to move fast. So when you meet this person, you might have a ring on your finger quite fast, or they might ask you out the first time you meet them, or they might want to kiss on the first date. So this person likes to move fast in relationships. They fall hard, they fall fast. But I really sense that you're the one reason you're going to get along really well with this person is because your energies really balance each other out. I feel like this isn't one of those relationships where it's like, wow, you guys are like the same person. You're so alike. I actually feel more of a yin yang energy with you guys, where you complement each other's energy really well. So let's go ahead and pull some more information about this person, about your relationship. Okay, so we're getting abundance, manifestation, and then sexual freedom here. I think the final message for you is to focus on your abundance right now. Focus, because this might be a big concern for you or something you feel like is blocking you. So just turn your attention to that and know that is as you continue to manifest what's important to you and you create more stability for yourself in your life and you take control in your life, that puts your energy in energetic alignment to be able to manifest this person. And I think this is just a little glimpse, a little picture into the future for you. Maybe this is a message that you're really missing that connection with the person. You're really missing some parts of being in a relationship, and this is telling you you're not going to have to be alone for too long. This energy is actually coming in a lot faster than you think, and you're already on your way to manifesting it. So I hope that this resonates with you. Thank you so much for your support. We have just about 3 people left. I'm just going to take a quick break because I want to make sure that my cards are fresh for the last 3 of you guys. And I need to just get some water real quick. I know it's only 3 more, but I'm just gonna take a quick break. So the last couple of you guys, be sure to join me for part 4, the final part of this message, and thank you for your patience. I'll see you very soon, okay?